One of the best parts about playing basketball is being on a team. And as you find yourself amongst your teammates, you really get to appreciate each other's strengths, and more importantly, you have each other's backs. And luckily for me, I get to carry that same mentality onto another team that I am proud to be a part of.
I love coming to work. It's not even work to me. I get in the car and I come here and I'm like, I get to call a game.
And here's Avia. It was between him and the rim. No resistance by the Utah Jazz.
I would have never thought in a million years I would be on the other side of the camera, analyzing a basketball game.
What have you seen from Memphis?
It's fun. We've been able to build such a camaraderie that we've built like our own little family, which is hard to do.
You know, when you come to work and you know that you are surrounded by people that have the same kind of passion that you have, it makes the job so much easier.
We all do our little part as far as preparation, getting together, production meetings to really put out a product at 7 p.m. once it's tip-off.
Chris and Drew are great. They make the job on the daunting days or the tough days a lot easier to deal with.
I work with some really cool people. Chris, I have so much respect for Chris. When you talk about earning your spot, Chris Miller has done it. Chris is a true craftsman, and he's one of these people that, like, if you really want to know how to do it the right way, you listen to Chris.
What does the rest of this season look like for him with you now being his head coach?
I think that's one of his biggest gifts, is being able to interject and really get the best answers from players, especially during interviews.
It's so fun working with Drew as well too, seeing him like as a player to now his transition into this role as an analyst.
Drew, he goes through the prep work. He does the dirty little things that make his on-air presentation that much more fun and enjoyable.
Not a lot of physicality, Chris. It's going to be a grown man's game. Tuck the kids in bed and go to sleep.
The benefit of calling a game with one of my closest friends in the world, and Drew, makes it a lot easier when there's some tough times.
3, 2. Wizards fans, here we are.
Wes is a consummate professional at what he does, and the way that he does his job is just top notch.
Getting set up as well. Megan is someone who, craftsman, figuring out a puzzle, the way that she approaches her job, because as a sideline reporter, she does a lot of dancing to try to find exactly the proper story to tell. And she does it in a great way, and not always under the easiest conditions.
She's been awesome. I love Canadian people. They're just the nicest people in the world. And Megan is Canadian, from one of my favorite cities, Toronto. So we hit it off instantly before we even really knew each other.
Christy Winter-Scott, you can't say it without smiling. Christy's a gem. I love her passion. Like, if Christy could literally throw on a jersey and get back on the court every single day, she would.
Christy, she's like an extra bonus mom, but also like a bonus sister at the same time, because I can go to her about life advice and absolutely nothing to do with basketball or nothing to do with the job.
I love Tony because he's so honest about the game, and he will tell you things that you thought you knew, but hearing it from a pro, it only affirms what you're seeing as well. And so it gives a lot of confidence to me to be able to work with someone who really cares about what he does.
At the end of the day, this industry is very difficult. They make the job a lot easier. Those are usually the most authentic and fulfilling types of work relationships.